wearing the black trunks with the white accessories. He weighs in at 224.5 pounds. His professional record reads 32 victories, 1 defeat, 27 wins coming by way of knockout. He hails from the Isle of Samoa and now boxes out of South Auckland, New Zealand. Former WBC Continental America's heavyweight champion, David Tua. His opponent in the red corner, wearing the black trunks, red and white trim. He weighs in at 234.5 pounds. He is undefeated in 29 professional bouts, 24 wins coming by way of knockout. He boxes out of Baltimore, Maryland, the IBF Intercontinental and USBA heavyweight champion, Hasim The Rock Rahman. 12 rounds for the IBF Intercontinental and USBA heavyweight championships.
One cornerman, please. One cornerman. Take your shirt off. Take your shirt off. Gentlemen, you have received instructions in the dressing rooms. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourselves at all times. Do you have any questions? The belt is positioned properly, so from here down is a low blow. I know we had some concerns. I wish you good luck. May God bless you. Shake hands, please.
I hope the referee exercises more control during the fight than he did just now in the introductions when he allowed the fighters and all of their handlers to approach each other at center ring for the introductions.
Fascinating strategic confrontation. Can Rahman outbox the quicker, vastly more experienced Tua? Can Tua overpower the bigger, heavier Rahman?
Can either of them deal with the other's big punch?
It's a wonderful set of questions for the two heavyweights to bring into the ring. Just to reiterate what Larry Merchant said in the opening, Larry Merchant's choice as the most significant fight of 1998 in any weight class because so much is at stake for the two young heavyweights. Tua to the body with the left hook, Rahman with a right to the body and up top.
Watch for Tua to come with that overhand right over Rahman's jab if he keeps jabbing low.
Rahman believes his big advantage in the fight is a superior jab. He thinks that he should be able to outbox Tua as the result of it, and he's landing the jab early.
And that should be his best weapon if he uses it properly.
Another question, can Tua force Rahman to fight at a faster pace? Uncomfortable for him. Rahman loves to fight at a snail's pace and measure himself round to round.
And that seems to be what Tua's doing early. He's trying to push the issue, make Rahman fight early.
Rahman already being warned for pushing off with the elbow, a persistent habit of his. Later you'll see him lean all over Tua when Tua forces his way in. There's a sharp right hand to the top of Tua's head by Rahman, and Tua sneaks his left hook behind Rahman's guard.
If Rahman can continuously throw that jab like he's doing it, Jim, it is going to cause a problem for Tua.
I think the jab has already slowed down Tua's advance and his desire to get in there and pressure Rahman. Another sharp right hand over the top by Rahman. Tua's left hook partially blocked. Tua's head pretty still as he sizes Rahman up, and Rahman taking advantage of the still head to land the jab and occasional right hands. If anybody has made a strategic statement in round one, so far it's Hasim Rahman. Tua. Rahman with a counter left of his own. Hasim promised us in fighter meetings yesterday that he would finally unveil a left hook tonight. A punch that those of us who's watched him several times have been calling for as an addition to his arsenal.
So far, he needs to unveil that left jab right there. That's doing everything it needs to do. It's keeping Tua at bay. It's keeping him off guard. It won't let Tua set up the big punches so far.
The early tempo of the fight favoring Rahman. Tua finally unleashing a flurry in the closing seconds of round one.
Changing a little direction. Take some deep. He got the right hand up high.
Got his high right.
Hit him on the shoulders when he throw that hook. Right? Don't aim at him.
Eliminate this guy. Hurt this guy.
I want you to go fast punches with this guy.
Now come on, let's hurt this guy.
Double jab, double jab. Stepping up with the jab. Snap the jab. Do not lay that jab out there, okay? And roll. Then hit him on the arm with that hook. All right? Let's pick up the punch count.
Don't jump in.
Sense of urgency in Tua's corner from Lou Duva and Ronnie Shields after an ineffective first round by Tua. Rahman landing 20 of 43 jabs. That was the story of the round. And Hasim comes out firing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jabs and a right hand to begin round two.
One problem is when a guy's throwing a good jab, you should attack his jab. Counter every time he sticks a jab out, and this can discourage his jab. Tua is not doing this, and if he doesn't, he's going to make it an easy night for Rahman.
I think Rahman has showed unusual poise. We've never seen him quite this calm. He seems to know exactly what he wants to do, and he's doing it.
Rahman with a new trainer, Chuck McGregor. He first became familiar with McGregor when McGregor trained Obed Sullivan against him a year and a half ago in the Apollo Theater in New York. Now he's in McGregor's stable of 7 or 8 heavyweights out there in Arizona.
Inside, he's still keeping that left hand a little low. So if Tua did throw the overhand right, it's a possibility that it could land, but he's not throwing it.
Only seen a couple of overhand rights from Tua. Rahman saying disdainfully of Tua, hey, he's a two-punch fighter. He throws an overhand right and a left hook, occasionally an uppercut. I can deal with all that. When you can't deal with it is when Tua hurts you with one of those punches. And more it looks to me, Roy, as though if he hurts Rahman, he's going to have to get to the body first to do it.
There he threw overhand right and landed a left hook because of landing that overhand right first.
Starting to dig to the body. Logic tells you he must chop Rahman tight down,
the
body up.
There goes the overhand right I was talking about.
Absolutely.
If Rahman has that left hand low, he has to throw the overhand right.
Rahman with a double left hook.
Good left hook. Good looking left hook.
Has his right hand pinned to the right side of his face and using his left hand to win the fight.
Tua that time leading with the left hook and landed it.
The right hand pinned to the side of his face is keeping him in the fight because it's keeping him from getting hit with that big left hook.
Exactly what I was saying. In other words, he's saying to Tua, you're not going to beat me with your left hook. You're going to have to find another way. I don't know that you have another way.
He's taking Tua's most effective punch away from him.
Well, it's no mystery that when you fight David Tua, you got to take away the left hook. And Rahman doing an effective job of it, scoring with his own jab, adding multiplicity to his punch output. Terrific first 2 rounds for Hasim Rahman.
When you one combination I want. The next combination I want is the overhand right, hook to the body, hook to the head, then back to the body.
He coming in with
Don't get tied up in that. Don't get tied up in that. Stay with me.
Stay relaxed.
Don't look over.
Close your eyes and listen.
Keep the jab coming. Working with the jab and movement. Start boxing for a couple rounds. You're out pointing him. You're busting his face up. Keep boxing him and popping. Feint. Use some feints. And if you feint, let loose.
Seconds out.
Hasim Rahman, excuse me, go ahead, Larry.
I was just to say that Rahman took some good shots from Tua in that round. If he can take Tua's shots, he can make his own fight here.
And you see the Letterman card. Rahman the winner in both of the first two rounds there. I was just going to say, Hasim Rahman, throughout most of his fights with Obed Sullivan and Jesse Ferguson, struggled to throw more than 40 or 50 punches around. In round two tonight, 94 Rahman punches. That's the kind of number you would expect to see from Tua if Tua were fighting his fight.
And that jab is doing a lot of neutralization here, Jim. It's neutralizing everything that Tua wants to do.
And as Chuck McGregor pointed out between rounds to his fighter, Tua's face already beginning to puff and show the effects of the repeated Rahman jab. Now Tua going inside and getting shoulder to shoulder with Rahman. This is what tends to happen in the latter stages of a Rahman fight when he tires and quits throwing his jab with as much regularity. Good straight right cross by Rahman, and Tua gets to the body with a left hook.
Rahman's respect for the left hand of Tua even shows in the fact that he's really not letting the right hand go. When we've seen him against lesser opponents, he throws that right hand almost recklessly.
Right landed for Tua. Rahman never moved the right-hand guard from the side of his face so that Tua couldn't come back with the left hook.
Yeah, Jim, but he still has to keep that left hand up, does Rahman, or else Tua's going to land that overhand right more often.
Well, if he can do what he's done for the first 2 2/3 rounds all the way through, it'll be an easy win. But stamina has been a question for Rahman in the past.
Yeah, because he had the left hand up last round, but he dropped it again early this round already.
Tua with a combination, head and body.
That was the combination he was asked for in the corner. It's remarkable to me that 2 minutes into the round, he could still remember those instructions.
Maybe he's trying to wear his opponent down because he knows that Rahman usually tires in a long fight.
And Ronnie Shields have a love affair with David Tua. There's perhaps no fighter in their entire group whom they personally revere and have more affection for than David Tua, and part of it is because he is such a devoted learner day by day in the gym.
And these body shots are going to prove to be effective later on in this fight if it continues to go, Jim.
You saw Tua's late-round comebacks against both David Izanrite, now David Izan, and against Ibeabuchi. The one against Ibeabuchi fell short, and still to come tonight, Floyd Mayweather Jr., world champion now at 130 pounds, and the man who preceded last week's Fernando Vargas victory to become the first from the 1996 Olympic team to win a world championship. Vargas was the second. David Reed somewhere down the road, along with several other Olympians who are getting into position. Tonight's Mayweather opponent, Angel Manfredi, astonishing in the current business practices of the sport that he would have chosen to fight Manfredi right away upon gaining the title.
Right hand, when you close, hit him with the body shot, hit him with the uppercut, come back with the hook right hand, okay? A lot of overhand right.
Other than that, after you jab, use your legs a little more, relax. That way he's got to reach for them body shots.
Close your eyes.
Use them jabs.
Get down, man.
Here you see the combination that Tua threw at the end of the fight. Left, right.